Friends, it's Saturday. It's 7:39 in the morning. I'm a little groggy this morning because I did have a lot of massage therapy appointments yesterday, and in between each appointment, I had like 2 hours of studying because my schedule just got all screwed up. So I had a very long week. I also know if you're friends with me on Facebook, you saw that I also had to wear a heart monitor for 3 days this week. I'm still dealing with long COVID. I'm still dealing with I still have to see my cardiologist. I went 6 months this time, and he didn't like that I went 6 months, and now he wants me to come back in eight weeks. Whatever. He's just being super cautious because I was very, very healthy before I got COVID, and it's hard to not, look up COVID and myocarditis and not think that it's linked to the vaccine. But I'm not going to make this video controversial or political in any way. It's just something that I have to deal with. So, like life happens and adulting happens and whatever. But I wanted to show you that I picked out 6 bars of wax. Technically there's 7 here just because I'm going to show you the difference between these two. Because I'm on my way to my mom's. I get to see my Randy. I haven't seen him in 8 days, 8.5 days. I dropped him off last Thursday. So actually, technically it really is 8.5, almost 9 days. Because he's doing an apprenticeship this summer. They're paying him like just $10 an hour or something. But he's absolutely loving it. He was only going to stay for 2 weeks, and now he says he's probably going to stay for another 2, which, okay. I mean, I love having the freedom of not having to cook for a 6'2" teenager. Because he does eat a lot. And yeah, he's self-sufficient, but he doesn't clean up after himself. I still have to do his laundry. I still have to ride his ass about, putting toilet paper back on the toilet, on the roll. Yeah, that kind of thing. So there has been a little bit of lift of responsibility in that direction, but I love Randy. I love both of my kids with all of my heart. And they're both my best friends. Maybe it's I don't think it's unhealthy either, only because I don't talk to them about my, my girly stuff or anything like that. And they don't talk to me about their personal, lives and stuff like that in that way. But I can actually hang out with my kids and not hate them, which is really cool. They're 16 and 18 years old. Anyway, long story short, I'm going up to my mom's. I'm going to spend the night because she actually has an engagement that she's going to go to tonight. And so I'm going to stay home with my dad because, as you know, my dad is quite sick. And this way she doesn't have to hire, nurses to stay overnight with my dad. She's going to be home late. She's not going to be out all night. Anyway, I get to spend some time with my Randy. And so I'm going to bring her some wax. So now this is the benefit of having a daughter who has a successful Scentsy business. I have a lot of wax in my house, and I can honestly say that I haven't purchased all this wax, so I've just sort of accumulated this wax. And so not every time I go up to my mom, but every couple of visits, I like to bring her a little care package. And the last time I went up, she said, "Oh, I was going to ask you to bring me some wax." So anyway, I'm not bringing her anything that costs me any money, or at least any extra money. Technically, this cost me money, but I do love this wax, so whatever. And all of these, I had more than one of. Technically, I had 3 of one thing, but whatever. All of these are not my last resort. It's not my last bar. Okay, so we're going to go with a sugar. Hold on, where's sugar? Sugar is fabulous. I don't know if you saw in my last whittle with me. This one is a little bit discolored, but it still smells fabulous. I had 2 in my stock, and I have a 3rd on its way. So that's why I'm comfortable giving her a sugar. Sugar is described as fruity blend of lemon drops and cotton candy. I'm going to advise her that she can mix this with things, specifically the Sparkling Magnolia, which let's just talk about it. Sparkling Magnolia is only a year and 2 months old, something like that. Violet and magnolia petals brightened by a spritz of sparkling citrus. I love this wax. This wax came out with whipped vanilla lavender. I like whipped vanilla lavender better. And then whipped vanilla lavender was in the catalog. These were bought at the same time. And as you can see, this one is discoloring. Not sure why. This one is perfect. not really too greasy, not drippy whatsoever. But then this one, for some reason, is turning a little bit green. Have no idea why. So I'm going to go ahead and give my mother this one because she doesn't hoard wax. She uses it. She's got like 4 or 5 warmers in her house. And she has a real open concept. So, some of these are not going to work perfectly for her house, but I'm giving them to her because I have extras. And she was asking me for wax. So I'm going to give her this one because it's starting to get a little discolored. And she'll use it, okay? Let's talk about Scarlet Woods. I had Scarlet Woods. This is another one that I have 2 of in my stash, and I have another one on its way. So technically I don't have 3 of any of these. Whatever. Scarlet Woods was recently in the warehouse sale. Was it the warehouse sale or was it just added to the clearance section? I can't remember because I'm waiting on those 2 orders. Scarlet Woods is so good. It was the scent of the month. Jesus Christ. Sorry. December, I think, of 2018. With that big bowl warmer that has the elk on the outside and shit. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'll try to find the visual and I'll put it up here on the screen. But anyway, Scarlet Woods is so good. Cassis and Red Berry over Crisp White Cedar. I either had Scarlet Woods in my Scentsy Club or I stocked up on it. All the bars are super juicy. And I'm wondering now, the one that I bought, because I only bought one, the one that I bought either in the warehouse sale or the clearance section, I wonder if that one's going to be juicy too. Are they actually pouring more bars of that? Well, I guess people probably have it in their club, but whatever. Scarlet Woods is fantastic. It's the Cassis, I think. Anyway, NFL Gridiron Rush. This is the only one that I paid full price for on all these, but I did make 25% commission on all these. Usually I make 30%. Anyway, Gridiron Rush. Had 2 of these. Figured I would give her this one. This one is probably going to work the best in her open concept. Citrus apple, a dash of fresh cut grass, and sandalwood. This one is so good. Now this one is a little juicy. I wouldn't even say juicy. It's shiny. It's not even that bad at all. In fact, I think the other one, I think that maybe they're both the same. I have had these that they were a leaky mess all over the place, ironically enough, because it's a white wax. Usually it's the red wax that makes the mess. The red and the blue and the green, those darker colors, like this one, always a mess, right? Because I had 2, I'm going to give her that one. Pink cotton. Pink cotton is described as clean cotton. Pink berries, vanilla sugar. Very nice. When this was in the laundry, I didn't really get a good performance out of it. But I had 2. So I'm going to go ahead and give her one of these. And then last but not least, Quiet Grove. I had 2 of these. And I'm going to give her one even though I don't have it in my Scentsy Club. So I'm just going to have one. And both of them are a mess. This is not supposed to be a green wax. This is supposed to be this color. And it has turned green. And so did the other one that I have. The other one that I have that I'm going to keep looks exactly the same on the inside. It's a little bit soupy, okay? It still works fine. It's still super strong. It's like you don't even need to put the clamshell up to your face. It's crazy. Quiet Grove is described as bergamot, jasmine, and sandalwood. It is so good. It was only in the catalog for 1 season. And it has come back and bring back my bar once, I think. But then it also came back in bundles. So I think I bought it that way once. I don't usually buy those bundles that they do every once in a while that they throw at us every 2 or 3 months. They actually have bundles going on right now, I think. But then with those bundles, they also had room spray. So I ended up getting a bundle for the room spray too, because this room spray for Quiet Grove is fantastic. I wish they would have a bring back my room spray. Anyway, the other Quiet Grove that I had a regular sticker on the outside because it was in my club. So I'm going to give her these 6 bars of wax. I hope that she likes them. And if she doesn't like them, she'll just give them back to me. She doesn't blow smoke up my ass when it comes to Scentsy. If she doesn't like something, she tells me. And then I just don't get it for her again. Technically, she was asking me for lemon. I don't have any doubles that have lemon in them. But this is super clean. This is super clean. These 2 are almost lemony, even though they don't have lemon in them. This one is super strong. It's probably going to do good in the open concept too. And then these 2 she can use like in her bathroom or something like that. She does have a Scentsy warmer in my dad's room, where he is because, a lot of medical things happen in there and stuff like that. So she might do this one in there too. Anyway, so I hope everybody has a great day. Let's keep this one at 10 minutes. Bye.